Hello, welcome. Retro Robbins here. Just a quick play for 1 or 2 games. I'm testing a new streaming platform, so if you join me, you're very welcome. And I hope you enjoy what I've got to do. Need to copy the link, paste these links. Oh, got double back. I'm also got a way of now seeing more comments than before. That's the plan. So if you got any comments, whoops, there we go. Let me know. I can get to see them. It's got overlay options, so that'll be good. Crash Ship by Matt Langley. Great little Spectrum Next game. 1 or 2 Spectrum Next games that have been in development, including I forgot the name. It's Space Jam or something. Is pretty good. Looks pretty good. Crash Live in a week's from now. And the Crash cover tape's been done, dusted, launched out there. And more importantly, this game you can now get a physical copy. I'm getting messages left, right, and centre from Lee Chops Stevens. It's probably one of the best games he's done, apparently. This is what we call a gold copy, and that is quite rare because there's only a certain amount of them available. The rest are green, and they come in without revealing too much. Something like that. Yeah, the package, and it's a green tape with green overlay. So hopefully you will find that there'll be plenty to go there. I wanted to test a couple of games on this free stream service. It's only going to be a short stream. I do apologise. I will do more streams on a later date. This wasn't exactly one of them, but we'll try to see how well it comes up. Crash Ship was a great little game. And if I remember rightly, you've just got to collect all the ollie bugs. There's one. And try not to run out of fuel. I've got to click 3 to start with. Then get back out to the exit. And there's your fuel. If you catch it lightly, you can take only half the fuel, which is part of the tip you will need. There we go, and that gives you how many people you've got there that you've rescued, and they will drop off. It's a nice little game that Matt did, actually, very playable, and I kind of enjoy it. Only problem is there's over 30,000 levels, possibly an endless amount of levels. And you can actually flip through the levels. Say, let's go. You'll see the screen change and the amount of sprites that you need to collect. The ollie bugs, they're called. Don't want to go quite that high. Let's get to level 4. Oh, we've got 6 to collect. We'll try that. It changes colour. Press start and away we go. And not press break. So I'll go do that all over again. This was an early version of this. An early version of this game. Yeah. And it broke again. I don't know why. I just started that fine, just, and he didn't want to know. Maybe I shouldn't press break. I should press the M button. But he remembers the level you was on. Ah, okay. Anyway, let's try something different. That failed. It failed epically. Crash Xmas cover tape 1, which is great, but that's not what we're looking at. We're going to go straight to... I think I've spelled that wrong. These are all the latest games that I've been playing recently, including this one, which is the tape we were talking about earlier. Retro Robbins, over 60 screens, and it's quite a good little game. In fact, the talk on the street is it's possibly the best one that Retro Robbins has done. Sorry, Lee has done. What we need to do is just put an overlay on that. I'm going to give you a quick play. I need comments really to let me know if this sounds okay and if it's coming through okay. I don't need my picture there. I can switch that off anytime and bring me up so as you've got the full screen. Now this is actually on my screen in a 4x3 radius. On your screen, it may look a little bit extended. At the moment, I'm only running in 720. But if this streaming platform works okay, I'm a bit rough today. I've had a rough day, and I apologise for that. I've been a bit sick and ill. I'm trying to inspire myself to get better. Thanks to my sister sending some emergency medication around, I was able to recover to a state where I can actually do a bit of a stream. So, thankfully, it didn't crash. Hopefully, you can hear the music quite well. I don't know how well, and of course, I'm going to get plenty of text messages, possibly from, is that Lee by any chance? Yeah, restreampower.com. Okay, Half-Life. Okay, thank you. I'll check that out later, Lee. Bless you. The rival section at the Crash Live event is going to be quite an interesting one. I know that we've got a little section where there's some handheld games next to the rival section, which is quite interesting. Quite fascinating. You'll be able to play on some of those, no doubt, if we've got enough batteries. But then I'm going to be taking the TI-99, but it's a slightly souped-up, modded version of the TI-99. I've put a better output on it. I've got VGA, and there's a couple of games that are in development that you're going to love having a go on. I shall also be taking the Sam Coupe and one or two other surprise systems. I'm not going to take as many as before. Obviously, because it's rivals, we will be taking a Commodore because that's part of the rival section. That must be a must. A few extra monitors. There's loads of talks going on, but in the main room is where it's all really going to happen by my stand. Come and say hello. You should see Lee Chop Stevens there. He will be demoing possibly a competition on this game to see how many bits you can collect, and if you get enough bits you might get a prize. I want a shooting gallery. That will probably fail to manifest itself at the moment because I've got some great stuff that you can use to a light gun game. With a light gun game running through a SCART lead on an old CRT, it becomes a lot better and a little bit more accurate than basically your RF output. So when you're actually playing a light gun game on, say, the Spectrum Plus 3, it's a lot better and a much more accurate and entertaining experience. The key to the light gun game is just like any gun, you don't need to use both eyes to sight through it. Look through your strongest eye and you'll find that it's quick and accurate. And it's not to stand too close to the TV because that doesn't actually work. That just tends to kill the reception of it. But standing too far away is also bad. So there's a sweet spot between the distance you stand away from the TV, and it's usually around about 2.5 feet. If you can stay about 2.5 feet away, you get a more intense and a great game, especially when playing a game like Rookie, which to me is the best light gun game there is because it is really just a good old-fashioned shooting gallery. The problem is with games like Operation Wolf, they're a bit hit or miss with the detection of the signature because of the scrolling screen and stuff like that. It tends to cause it little bits of problems, but generally speaking, light gun games using a SCART lead from the on an original CRT is pretty good. Now, obviously, using original CRTs, we're going to use a lot more current, and the problem is when you use a lot more current is we've got to be careful that everything's within a certain voltage, because the last thing you want is fuses popping on a show like that. So we've got to make sure we got the right load. Everything will be pack tested as always at these pretty eventful shows. Looking forward to it. Hopefully I'm going to be feeling a lot better. Please come and say hello to me because I am very, very approachable, and I don't smell. Well, not as far as I know. Let's give this game a go. This is Lee Chop Stevens. Thanks to him putting me in now immortalised in pixel art in Microblitz. Opening sequence is fantastic on this game. Yeah, I've got to climb up a pole, past the power lines, and in through somebody's left an open window. Two choices, novice or master. Well, can I get back out the window and go home? No? Okay, let's give this a go. Let's go for master. There we go. How's the sound? All good? Good. Thank you. You may have seen it this far. If you're ducking down like that, yeah, you won't get hit by anything. I think we're missing a few monsters. Gotta wait for the jet of water to... That's it. So those little red pipeways there, the air ducts, is that what they're meant to be? You can go through them at certain stages of the game. You'll probably come back out of that one in particular because you can't go through it, but you tend to be able to go in and around it. Looks like there's a Mega Drive there. I should be collecting those tapes really, shouldn't I? Camera rays are deadly, but if you're ducking, nothing's deadly. He's got my flat cap on. Which is interesting because they've actually spelt the word on the box wrong. They put flat cap in rather than flat cap. I would say flap crap. There's my ginger cat asleep there, look. Push this along to the lowest light switch, collect the computer, and then this is where the game really starts to open up. There's a long cycle, a short cycle, but you should be able to make it through pretty cleanly these first few ones. And you don't have to worry about touching those actual it's not like pixel perfect. It has a little bit of tolerance, this game. I've had a few issues doing that Spectrum television. I can explain more about it. I seem to have lost the sound again. I don't know whether it's because of possibly the amount of signals going around inside the CRT that is causing it a problem or two. I don't think you can go through there on the actual game. You can go on the demo. You can actually go through there right now. But on this one, you can't. So you've got to pull a lever. That's your escape plan to the next level. But you can go down the rope. We got to, choose a direction. Should we go we'll go right. Right's usually a good way to go. We can get on those conveyor belts and go up a level or two. That's going to be some great timing, isn't it? You've got to do something about that before you land there. I'm having to look over here. Keep out. So I don't know whether that will open up during the game once you've found a few different levers. Possibly the case, yes. Right, let's see if we can get the chat on. Is there any chat going on? I meant to have a look at the chat actually. Yeah, oh hello, ZXT Lee. Sorry mate, I did miss you. I've got the chat on now. I can see people coming in real time. A bit late for a live stream. This is more of a test than a live stream. It's unusual at work. Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit late, but I'm just testing things, so it's good to see. Let's go down the oh, can we not go down there? Yes, we can. Okay, we've collected one item. Oh, this is the one with the passageways, isn't it? Yeah, by ducking down, they can't get you. That was lucky. Gotta wait. There we go. That's how you got that one. It's getting quite good. I'm enjoying it. Spoiler alert, this got quite a high rating. Ah. I do like the duck mechanism. Oh, I can see a TV there. Oh, hell. I didn't do too well there. Now, what is so good about this game is the fact that it's exactly what you want from a platformer. It's full of character, full of good looking sprites, like myself there. And there's enough challenge in it for you to work out how to get back up there. Do I need to get on? I know what I need to do. No. Oh. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Duck, and away we go. I like that. Stationary running. I think I was a bit lucky here. Oh. How many items have we got? 15 so far. Being chased. This looks a bit tricky. There we go, I died, so obviously it was tricky. I was a bit rushed there, Oh, yeah, this is going to be a right kick, isn't it? Keep doing it. Keep making the same mistakes. Done it. I didn't think I was ever going to get through there. I presume I can go through that door. But let's have a look to this side first. Well, we can't go through there, so I've got to go. I've got no options but to go through that door. I can't get up there just yet, can I? Now, I wonder if you can push that over the other way. Yep. Oh, this looks a bit familiar. Have I already been here? Probably not. Oh. So that should have opened one of the should have opened a little passageway elsewhere. So I'm making some terrible mistakes here. Well, I know I can go through that door, but I'm not going to go through there just yet because there was something this way, wasn't there? Ah, yeah. You really have to hit that first time on your It's not as easy as it looks to get over them. You've got to hit the button exactly at the right time. So we've gone through there. Was that the one with the barrier? Did we come through this okay? I think we got through this one okay, didn't we? I think we've been up there. Oh, I've died. I've imprisoned myself. That is definitely worth a play and worth getting. So I suggest that's a must-have. And I'll tell you, to be quite honest, the physical copy is absolutely amazing. Well, you can see that. Yeah, the instructions are slightly wrong. It says it spelled the word flat cap, flap rather than flat. For me to speak up on somebody's spelling, he's quite rich. But yeah. Retro Robbins in Microbricks, thanks to Lee Chop Stevens, has created a game of me, with me being the protagonist. No, the hero of the day, possibly. Some people say I should be locked up, and probably rightly so. Yeah, brilliant. Great game. Marks out of 10. Well, I've got to be honest, it's a 9 out of 10 easily. It's a 9.5 out of 10, actually. For the platform, it's got everything. It's got puzzle solving, it's got great music, it's got great playability, and because you've got various sections you have to do tasks to get to, it's quite entertaining. Yes, it's got that jump mechanic where you can change directions in midair, but yeah, it could be throwing a tantrum. I think he's done a fantastic job of that. I don't think you could get any better. It's very similar to Krusty Capers, which won in the Game of the Year award, but slightly bigger and more improved. There are plenty of screens where the graphics of the screen are completely full. There's one or two slightly less filled screens. They're just basically black with the occasional pipes in them. But everything sort of adds to a nice feel to the game of the Crash Dungeons. Crash Towers and Crash Dungeons. I didn't even know Crash had dungeons, which is strange because if I'm in Crash Dungeons, do I look like I'm at the top floor there? Are the dungeons at the top of the building? Maybe so. Who knows? Right, let's have a look at another game before we end the stream. I think everything's going quite well. I'm quite surprised. Marlowe's a great game, but I'm not going to play that now because there was another great game, and I've got to take my hat off to Alan, who develops these games. I've been playing this one recently. Not a Donkey Kong fan. I'll tell you that I'm not a Donkey Kong fan, but this is not bad. Now, I know Alan's doing a version of this, which seems to be taking forever, and I was quite looking forward to that, but he's done a great conversion of a game that I'm hopefully going to play in a minute, which is great. Fuzz to be. Hey. See you at Crash Live. Yeah, I hope to see you too. Make sure you come up and say hello. It's Fuzzy Tubby. Fuzzy. I keep saying Fuzzy Bear, don't I? Have you changed your name from Fuzzy Bear to Fuzzy Tubby? Or is it just the way I'm reading things? Right, so let's have a look. Everything here, right to the startup sequence, is very similar. How high can you go? I haven't got a clue. Tell you what I will do though. Let me just move that out of the way because it's in my way. You can't see that, but I can. Do I want to use keyboard? Yes, I think I will on this occasion because, quite frankly, I want perfect control. So, what we're going to use for right, and we're good to go. I like the noise effects. So, yeah, let's press enter to start. Now the first barrel just goes straight down and creates a fire almost immediately. Problem is when you got this hammer, oh, I forgot. I was waiting for the hammer to disappear. I didn't even get off the second level. How bad was that? There's going to be 2 fiery balls. Concentration is intense here, guys. Oh man, I'm scared. Gotta watch me head. Come on, that's unbelievable. I've made it to the top. I think these are conveyor belts, aren't they? That's going to disappear right at the time I need it to. I thought as much. Oh, we've got to be spot on there. Real name is Simon. Oh, thanks for that, Simon. For your fuzzy bear name. Fuzzy Tubby. Do I want to collect that? Do I need to collect that? I doubt it. I've actually got, you know, I wasn't even paying attention. You're going to disappear on me. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I like the automatic ladders there. Oh, I swore I could make it. I've got relatives that live in Australia, but you know I haven't seen for years. Well, that is absolutely amazing conversion for the you know the ZX Spectrum. It's brilliant. I'm using the ZX Spectrum next, and I thought that was an absolutely fantastic play, and certainly as true as you can get to the actual original from new 48K games, the 2nd of the 9th, 2024. Well, I don't want to go there. I want to go for something a bit more recent. There's a few games that if I can remember where I've put them, and that's usually half the battle with me. I've got to remember where that was the Donkey Kong game. Okay. What was that? What was that? That's 2023. Okay. I'm coming now. I'm getting to it eventually. Ah, that was it. Scrabble, wasn't it? Scramble. I'm looking for Scramble, guys. If you spotted before me, that was a brilliant game for the Spectrum, but it's too big to play in this one particular game. On this particular stream, anyways. Hello. Yeah, I think all of these are going to be available to get anyways at Crash Live. Some of these are going to be quite good. I cannot see it. Do you know when you put files in places and then when you actually want them, you can't remember where you've put them? This happens to me a lot because my file system is all over the place. You know, It's all over the place. So give me a few seconds, I'll catch up. I need to know what that is. I didn't even know what that was. I don't think I've ever loaded it up before. The ultimate. Hello, Brett. How are you? Trying something new. I'm trying this. Obviously, it's only 720p. I've got a text message as well. Okay. Jetpack is loaded. Okay. It's a where you get all your favourite loading screens. Mixes them up. So this is going to be fun, isn't it? I'm really bad at these sort of things. Crocky, it's confusing to see. Oh, right, okay, so it's confusing to see which way you've got to press the opposite way. This is tough. This is tough. It's really tough. I'll tell you why it's so tough and why it's so confusing. It's because if you're pressing down, it's moving things up and it just gets a little bit confusing. Obviously, we know the jetpack's got to go at the top of the screen. So we can move that across, move that down, across. PC. This is terrible. I hate these sort of things. This is not good for me karma. I'm getting the hang of it though. If I can complete this one screen, then I'll be amazed for one thing, but I'll also be very chuffed because I'm never usually quite good at these. I'm getting the hang of it though. Slowly but surely it's coming to me. I've got A. They're lettered as well, so you know what you've got to do, really, don't you? So we need to go and get B in place, don't we? So B. Okay, C can go in. Jetpack. I'm halfway there. Ultimate's got to go down at the bottom, hasn't it? So ultimate, and there's another ultimate there, so we can put that in place, can't we? Okay, we can't put that in place. So we've got to go up here, first of all, cross down. Okay, so that needs to go last, doesn't it? So okay, that needs to go last. So how the heavens do I do this? Like that. Right. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, it's like split personalities, except split personalities is a much better game in my opinion, because I can do that one. Right, I can see he's got to go there, so that's got to go in and around, doesn't it? I need to flip them over. Don't I? I need to flip these over. It's the mountains, isn't it? The mountains are wrong, so that's got to go there. No, that can't be right. That's got to be right. This is tough. Something's wrong here. Which one's wrong? I'm having a brain dead moment. Every time I move that, I'm moving the. I've got to do it in reverse, surely. So I need everything in the opposite way, don't I? That should do it. That should do it, surely. I've got the mountains wrong. I've got the mountains wrong, haven't I? Got the mountains wrong. Oh, this is confusing. That's his gun. So he's got to get there somehow. Wait a minute. Bring that down. No, I've got to need that up. Bring that down across. Anybody any good at these? Because I certainly ain't. Keep pressing the wrong direction down now. Okay, well, I'm going to give up on that because I'm rubbish. Hello. Oh, the retro engine. It's been a while since I've seen you do a live stream last. Hello. Good to see you. I was dreadful at that. I hadn't got a clue what I was doing. Right, see if I can get to the main game I wanted to play today on this little test stream. An absolutely brilliant conversion, if I can find it. And I'm pretty sure that I'll put it on this SD card. Kung Fu Final Tap is an AY tune, just out of interest. So new for 2024. I don't think it's that one. New games. Marlow, you've seen that. It's a pretty good game, that isn't it? Great AY tune in that plane. It's like Steamboat, really, but a better version for the latest tap. So no, it's not that one. We're getting closer. I'm sure we are. There it is. This game is absolutely brilliant. Scramble, the remix version. Midnight Brew will be available in a box set, and their box sets are pretty good, as you probably know. So I've got the full collection behind me, and I do want to collect more. I've also got Midnight Brew up there, Midnight Brew pictures up there. Two games I really like from Midnight Brew, two of my favourite platformer games, actually. The Glazed Seas and the Seeds of Doom. The Seeds of Doom, I think, has got a better AY track on it. That is a fantastic music on that particular game. Nixie and the Seeds of Doom, and like the character and the backstory, and it's all a bit, proper right up my retro alley, if you know what I mean, for the sort of enjoyment you can get out of playing sort of platformer games. This, however, even that StarCorp sequence there is supposed to emulate what you would see when you power up the actual arcade machine. It's immense, doesn't have much sound, it has the sound effects that it needs to. Obviously, it was a Konami game back in 1981, but Midnight Brew have done it with Alan working his magic on this, just as he did with Pac-Man. And on this game, I will indeed joystick or redefine the keys. I like to use keyboard myself personally. Right, I need to check that out because that's a bit weird. Redefine keys again, sorry. Right. Left, down, up, fire, bomb. I don't get left. I don't understand that. I don't get it. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do is See if I can use Kempson joystick because it seems a bit more sense. Let's press fire to play. Yeah, there we go. Give this game a go. This is fantastic. With this, with the joystick. I love the fact that rapid fire is pretty good. And you need to get the fuel. Well, and there's no forgiveness with this game if you don't get it right. You know, it will put you right back to the start. So unless you actually complete the level, oh, crashed. I was trying to dodge him and I ended up crashing. Good thing is I didn't get past the first level, so keep an eye on your fuel as well. I'll tell you what, Brett, you need to play this one. This one's really good if you haven't already. Oh, come on, I need the fuel. I've got some fuel, thankfully. I don't think you can shoot them. Oh, I got through that section, so I should be all right here. Oh dear. Am I done for? Yeah, do you want to continue? Should we have one continue? Yeah. You know, there was no avoiding that then, was there? I'm making excuses, I know, but oh, wow, they're fast. This is where my gaming skills come to a brittle end. They're just moving too fast for my liking. But the problem is I'm also ending up in the centre of the screen. I did say one more continue, didn't I? Oh, it's like your ship doesn't move fast enough. Sometimes things that travel slower can be harder to manoeuvre than things that are travelling fast. Oh no, I got myself jammed in. I think that's a no then. What do you reckon? Fantastic game. Excellent conversion. Brilliant. Really playable. Graphics are great and very addictive. Strangely so that I keep going back to play it. Can't help myself. I'm enjoying it too much. So, yeah. What a fantastic game. Games of the year then. Games of the year so far. Although it's probably last year now, so the theme is probably, in my books, the best game of the year. But I do like the remix Metal Man Solid version. So, recap on what's been going on. Crash Live next Saturday coming up. Hope to see you there. It's going to be a massive sellout event. Plenty of talks. Please come and say hello to me. You'll be able to pick up lots of merchandise, including the latest Spectrum clone. Will be plenty on sale there. Plenty of games of the Retro Robbins. If you need to get a copy of that, that will be up for sale. Lots of books by Marcus, who likes to sell the old copies of books that he collects for you. So if there's one or two issues missing from out your Sinclair, Sinclair Spectrum magazine, Sinclair programs, or Sinclair user, including Crash magazines itself. You can get some of the older editions there. It's usually got quite a number of selections for you to choose from, plus Retro Gamer and one or two other interesting articles and magazines. And I can show you, actually, some of the stuff that I keep. 1 second. Just bear with me. I'll be back. No, I won't be back because I don't know where I put it. I won't be back because I don't know where I put it. I did have it to hand. I've got loads of stuff from 1983 and 1982 with information about the Spectrum and what its capabilities are, which was quite amazing, to be fair. Right, that's done. I think let's have a look how long this stream is. 47 minutes is long enough for me. I need to get back to working and getting stuff together for Crash Live. Did anyone watch the Tyson fight last night? I called it with everybody, and they disagreed with me. I says, there's no way that a nearly 60-year-old guy is going to outlast someone 30 years junior. And although he won the first 2 rounds, unless you got lucky and he hit him with a hard enough blow, to which his opponent was more than up for it. Yeah, I know, terrible, isn't it? Anyway, folks, thanks for all watching. I hope you enjoyed this small test live stream. It's streaming through IO, Restream.io, which is a first for me. If I was to pay for this subscription, which I can do, I can get it in 720, and I can add a few more extra features. In the meantime, you all have a good working week or weekend, and I'll see you next time on Retro Robbins Live. Take care.